I have been developing games for nearly 4 years now, and I've made loads of stupid mistakes. So I've put together 5 crucial mistakes that new game developers make and how to avoid them. Mistake number 1. Picking the wrong game engine. It's very easy for beginners to fall into the trap of starting their game development journey without properly researching which game engine is the best fit for their project. This mistake can lead to months of work wasted, as developers later realize that the chosen game engine is limiting or inefficient for their game's requirements. So before even beginning game development, take the time to research the available game engines and their respective capabilities. Mistake number 2. Watching tutorials.
What?
Okay, let me reword this. Becoming overly dependent on step-by-step tutorials that do all the work for you. Whilst these tutorials are undoubtedly useful for beginners who need a starting point, relying solely on them can slow down your growth as a game developer. Part of the beauty of game development is the opportunity to bring your own original ideas to life. To actually improve in game development, it's crucial to develop your own problem-solving skills and think creatively. Instead of copying every step from a tutorial, challenge yourself to come up with your own unique solutions to solve problems that you encounter along the way. Now, don't get me wrong, tutorials are a really good way of learning new concepts and techniques. They provide guidance and insights that can expand your understanding of game development fundamentals. However, the key is to balance between using tutorials as a learning tool and applying that knowledge to create something of your own. Mistake number 3. Another common mistake among even the experienced game developers is starting a project without a clear plan or a vision in mind. This often leads to aimlessly working on the first idea that pops into your head, resulting in boredom and a lot of unfinished projects that fill up your PC. Planning also allows you to define your goals, outline your projects, and establish a roadmap to follow. This level of organization not only keeps you focused, but also increases efficiency and productivity in your development process. One effective way to incorporate planning into your game development is by creating a schedule. Break down your project into smaller, manageable tasks and allocate specific times to work on each one. This helps you to work efficiently, prevents you from getting overwhelmed, and just helps you know what you're doing. Another helpful planning technique is using to-do lists or project management tools. By listing out your objectives and tracking progress, you can stay organized and speed up your workflow. When planning, it's crucial to establish clear objectives for your game. Define what you need to achieve, whether it's creating a certain gameplay mechanic or working on the sound or art of the game, and give yourself a deadline to follow. Deadlines are a great way to get things done quickly, because the more time you give yourself to do certain things, the more you'll take. Mistake number 4. Making a game that you don't enjoy making. One of the worst mistakes that you can make as a game developer is working on projects that don't align with your own interests and preference. When you create a game that you wouldn't enjoy playing, it's highly likely that you'll lose motivation and abandon the project midway. In game development, it's crucial to choose projects that genuinely excite you. By focusing on games that you will enjoy playing, you ensure that the process remains fulfilling and that you are motivated to finish it. When you genuinely enjoy the game you're creating, it becomes easier to overcome challenges and stay committed during the development process. So before starting a new project, try out various game genres, different game mechanics, and get inspired from the games that you enjoy playing, so you can be filled with motivation and ideas for your new game. Mistake number 5. Overwhelming yourself. This is a very frequent mistake that new game developers make. To dive in headfirst into making extremely complex games as soon as you start. As much as enthusiasm is great, trying to start off with a massive project can be overwhelming and counterproductive. Or even worse, this might discourage and demotivate you, as you will find it difficult to meet your expectations if they are too high. One way of getting some pressure off your shoulders is by using assets instead of trying to draw and do everything by yourself. And one of the best places to get assets is the Unity Asset Store. Unity Asset Store provides great 3D models and 2D sprites, tile sets, textures, backgrounds, characters, sound effects, and so much more. And for sound and music, you can use Epidemic Sound, as it offers thousands of music and sound effects for different kinds of moods, genres, and instruments. And the best part is, it's all copyright free, as Epidemic Sounds makes all of its products itself, so you're at no risk. If you guys want a huge sale, you should go check out the links in the description right now. Using these will definitely speed the development process, but making a game still takes a bit of time. But remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Even the most skilled game developers have started off by making simple games such as Snake, Flappy Bird, or Space Invaders. And only after you've mastered the basics, then you should move on to more complex stuff gradually. Guys, even though these are one of the most common mistakes, they're still filled with tons of challenges that you'll have to face during game development. But don't let these demotivate you. Everyone makes mistakes. They're just a part of your learning process. So I hope you found the video useful. Thank you for watching and goodbye.